Hello students. Here we continue with the chapter respiration and circulation, and in this video the topic is mechanism of respiration. Respiration, the main thing is the production of energy. Along with that, before that, the air has to enter to the body, and the waste air, that is carbon dioxide, has to come out, that is the expiration. So this is the part of the very first portion, part of the respiration is called breathing. The whole process of mechanism of the respiration is divided into four different parts for the study purpose, for the easiness of the study. The very first thing is called breathing, which takes place inside the lungs. The atmospheric air enter to the lung till the alveoli it goes, and that is intake of air coming inside of the air is called inspiration, and giving out the air is called as expiration or exhalation of the air. So the inhalation, inspiration, exhalation or expiration is the part of the breathing. It is the very first part of this respiration. Now the air from lungs, inside the lungs, the air reaches till the alveoli. We have discussed earlier, through the nose the air enters, then through the trachea, through the nose it enters, through the trachea, then it goes towards the bronchi, then bronchioles, at the end it goes to the air sac, then it goes to the alveoli. So in lungs the air reaches till alveoli. At alveoli, the exchange of gases takes place in between the air of the alveoli and the surrounding blood. Blood are there present inside the capillaries surrounding to the alveoli. This exchange of gases between the blood and the air is called external respiration. Now from the alveoli, the blood is that oxygen and the gas is entered, oxygen has entered to the blood, and from blood the carbon dioxide is come to the alveolar air. Now next what happens, the oxygen has to reach to each and every cell, so the oxygen will be used for formation of energy. Now that part comes under in the third thing, that is the internal respiration. As well as whatever carbon dioxide is produced inside the cell has to come back to the alveoli, so it can be given out from the body. So the third part is called internal respiration, where from the along with the blood helps in transportation of oxygen as well as carbon dioxide. Now oxygen comes transported from alveoli to the cell, and carbon dioxide is transported from cell to the alveoli. Now the last one is the cellular respiration. Now all this oxygen, everything comes inside to the cell, and there it are combined with the food particle, that is the glucose, and undergo oxidation of glucose takes place, and production of ATP takes place, that is called phosphorylation, which takes place inside the cell cytoplasm as well as mitochondria. So that is the actual respiration, which is what is called as cellular respiration, related to production of ATP energy. You can see little more in detail. See here, this is the atmosphere containing the gases. Basically it is having full of oxygen. Now the oxygen from atmosphere is coming into the lungs. This is called as breathing. The atmospheric oxygen air coming into the lungs called inspiration, and from lungs carbon dioxide is going back to the atmosphere is called as exhalation, expiration. Both are called as breathing. It is the very first part of your respiration, mechanism of respiration. Now inside the lungs the air comes till the alveoli. So alveoli is surrounded by blood. Blood is there surrounding to alveoli. Here the blood is there surrounding to the alveoli. Now from the alveoli air, The oxygen enters to the blood, and from the blood carbon dioxide go back to the alveoli. This is called external respiration. Now with the help of blood, the oxygen enters to the cell, comes till the cell, and from the cell the carbon dioxide is coming towards the alveoli level. So this is called internal respiration. Transportation of oxygen from alveoli level, from this level of the blood till the cell, and from cell the carbon dioxide is coming towards the alveoli, is called as internal respiration. Now inside the cell what happens? The oxygen combine with your glucose, and produce lots of ATP, is called as cellular respiration, which takes place inside each and every cell. So this is all about the four things: breathing, external respiration, internal respiration, and cellular respiration. Now come here, in the textbook we can see over here. Here we are discussing this today. Mechanism of respiration, which is a biological process which involves the exchange of gases between the body and the atmosphere, as well as formation of ATP energy. Now these are the four steps which we have already discussed of the mechanism of respiration. Today we are discussing here in this video about breathing in detail. Now breathing is what? It is intake of gas and giving out of the gas. Both the process comes under your breathing. It is a completely physical process. Breathing is a completely physical process in which gases exchange takes place. So the some gas is going inside our body and something is coming out. Intake of the gas is called inspiration. Giving out of this gas is called as expiration. And both are takes place because of difference in pressure. Pressure plays important role in inspiration as well as expiration. Now how this we will discuss now here. During inspiration, all these things, the lungs, they are located inside our thoracic cage. See, this is our thoracic. Suppose this is the thoracic cage. Lungs are located over here inside this thoracic cage. Now when the volume of thoracic cage increase, this is the normal structure, and it is the diaphragm is become little flat, the ribs will move outward and the volume increase. Whatever amount of air was here inside in the first stage, when the volume increases, the air pressure is going to increase or decrease? It is going to decrease. I repeat here, this was the first stage when this is the normal state of the thoracic cage. Okay. Now there was certain quantity of air was there. Now when the volume of this thoracic cage increases, the ribs will start moving outward, and this diaphragm will start moving, become little flat, move downward, and the sternum, chest bone will start moving upward. Because of all these movements, the volume of the thoracic cage increase, and at the same time when the volume increases, the same quantity of air what was present over there inside the thoracic cage, that becomes less pressurized, the pressure of the air becomes less, so that there is the outside atmospheric air will rush into the thoracic cage, so the pressure inside the lung and the atmosphere will be equal. So to equalize the pressure, air will rush inside when the pressure inside the lungs is decreases. And why the pressure inside the lungs decreases? Because the volume of the thoracic cage increased. Do you understand? So the same way the expiration also takes place the same way. In the structure of the thoracic cage, when the thoracic cage reduces its volume, it become more dome shape, diaphragm become more dome shape, the ribs will start moving inside and the volume decreases. When the volume of the thoracic case decreases, inside whatever air was present, the pressure of the air increases. The pressure of the air increases, it becomes more than the atmospheric pressure outside. So the extra air will rush out. So the extra air will rush out from the lungs to outside. So that is called expiration. I hope you understood. So this is all about inspiration as well as expiration. You can see there is a picture is also given. See the inspiration over here. Inspiration. During inspiration, inhalation, that is the atmospheric air is taken into the lungs, and this always takes place due to pressure gradient. Okay, अगर lungs के अंदर प्रेशर कम हो जाती है तो बाहर से एटमॉस्फेरिक एयर लंग्स के अंदर रश करके आती है. ओके, एंड लंग्स का प्रेशर क्यों कम होता है? बिकॉज द वॉल्यूम ऑफ द लंग्स इंक्रीज बिकॉज ऑफ द मूवमेंट ऑफ ऑल दिस ऑर्गन्स. रीब मूवमेंट करेगा, रीब बाहर की तरफ मूवमेंट करेगा, and why the ribs are moving? Because with the help of intercostal muscles, diaphragm नीचे मूवमेंट करेगा और sternum chest bone it will move outward. So because of all this movement of these bones as well as muscles, the volume of the thoracic cage increases, and because of the volume the air pressure inside the thoracic cage decrease. So equalize the pressure, the outside air rush into your system. So here it is this much it is given. It increase the thoracic volume will lead to decrease the pressure inside the thorax. So to equalize the pressure inside the lungs, the air from atmosphere enters to the lungs. So this is called inspiration. You can write this much. You should very much you have to mention the pressure gradient which lead to inspiration, and if to equalize the low pressure inside the lungs, atmospheric air rushes into your body. So, the in case of the atmosphere in case of the mountain climbers, at the top of the mountain the atmospheric pressure is always very less. Okay, so the mountaineer, what happens at the peak of the mountain, towards the top of the mountain, when the pressure is very low, so outside air, surrounding air will not easily rush to their lungs. कितना भी फोर्स लगा के वो ब्रीदिंग करेंगे, बाहर का एयर अंदर जाएगा ही नहीं, बिकॉज लंग्स के अंदर जो प्रेशर है बाहर उससे कम प्रेशर रहता है. एटमॉस्फेरिक प्रेशर इज लेस देन द इनसाइड लंग्स प्रेशर. सो दैट्स वाई बाहर का एयर अंदर जाएगा ही नहीं. सो फॉर देम इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू ब्रीथ. दैट्स वाई दे ऑलवेज कैरी ऑक्सीजन cylinder for help for proper breathing. The same way expiration is also given over here. For expiration, you can make a note writing during expiration the thorax contracts causing the air to exhale. So the decrease in thoracic volume will lead to increase in pressure inside the thorax, and to equalize this the air from the lungs goes out, rushes out. So this is called expiration. There are now one inspiration and one expiration together called as one breath. Now there are two diagrams are given. Inspiration, where you can see the ribs are going out and the dome is moving down. Dome shaped diaphragm is moving down as well as the air is rushing in. Now here in the expiration, breathing out, again the thoracic cage is become little narrow, the diaphragm is moving, becomes dome shape, the rib cage is also moving inside. So the volume decreases, so air pressure increase, so extra air is rushing out from the system. So it is called expiration. So this is all about breathing. Is the very first step of mechanism of respiration. Thank you.